Today, let's talk about Mr. Eazi. I know you're going to think, oh, he's a rich guy, or he's dating a rich girl. No, that's not the point. Let's talk about his business skills with regards to music. And fun fact, he's actually more of a businessman than a musician. So music for him is a lot like an escape.
The main reason why I loved going to the studio was because it was the only time I wasn't thinking about money or I wasn't thinking about business.
If you follow his story. But you see, he has been able to get the hack, which is what a lot of musicians wish that they had. So what is it that Mr. Eazi is doing right? How is he able to sell out shows whenever he wants? How is he able to be a musician whenever he wants and be a businessman when no one is looking?
Just more time for me to experiment on businesses. So I would do like serial businesses, fail.
And then you get announcements of, $1 billion and all of that.
Like, I want to be a billionaire. So I felt like I knew how much I was paying these artists. So I was like, I would say, how many artists can I point that have houses, that have their own houses, that are comfortable, that could pay for school fees for their kids, like the level of schools I went to.
No, don't get it twisted. Mr. Eazi is not necessarily the regular struggling artist, like, a lot of independent artists are. Is from what I would say is a upper middle class home. So if you have an artist whose father, is a pilot.
My dad is a pilot, and he's like
the military, and his mother is a businesswoman. I would not say that guy is poor. So really, it's not a girlfriend factor, because a lot of people go around saying, oh, it's because he's dating Timmy and all of that. No, that's really absolutely not why. So, but let's talk about the fact that he's a serial businessman, and somehow he's been able to hack the music business.
And so when I started doing parties, me and my manager right now, we started like booking the artists from Burna Boy, Davido, R2Bs, One Day Cole, like all the heavy hitters then. And that just brought me into the music world, because who you hang around is who you become.
This is something every artist should absolutely study, that side of him. Yes, so you might think from all that you've said, Ife, he has money. Yes, and he also has sense. So now a big mistake that a lot of artists make is thinking that their biggest problem is money. The question usually is, the little money that you have, what are you doing with it? And when somebody decides to finally invest with you, maybe a family member who you've been disturbing, a big uncle, a big auntie, finally decides to drop money, do you know what to do with it? And the ones that have dropped money, did you use the money wisely or did you waste it? So think about that. I think you should borrow sense from Mr. Eazi.